Hello and welcome to Secomart channel. Today in this video I'm gonna do an unboxing on one of the most favorite series of the Elder wire-free system. So this system has been upgraded recently to have a longer range of the connectivity between the NVR and the cameras. This is pretty much the what you will receive in a package. No matter if you buy the 4-channel or 6-channel, you will have this main hub or recorder and a couple series of these cameras coming with the pack. If you have 4-channel, you will have 2 boxes like me. If you have the 6-channel system, you will have 3 boxes. And this one is the accessory box that you will have in your package. So I'm gonna start with the main hub or the NVR, the exact term. So this is the NVR that comes with your system. So this is basically the main unit, the brain of the system, and most of the time it comes with the pre-installed hard drive like this one that you can see. It has the internal 1 terabyte of hard drive pre-installed before shipping, and then there is also an accessory box here that has the HDMI cable to connect your NVR to your TV or monitor if you have one, and also one set of antenna to connect to your NVR here. This is to improve the connectivity between the NVR and cameras. Then you'll have the power supply to power up the NVR here, and you can connect it to your outlet. Also a short network cable to connect your system to your router to have a remote connection on your phone or your tablet or any remote devices. You can simply have the system without internet if you want to have local monitoring only. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have the HDMI connected to the TV and you have all the cameras hooked up, and you will have the local view and also playback on your system without internet. But this is in case you want to have remote viewing and playback on your phone or your remote device. And also there is a mouse here to, if you want to set up the system with the TV and monitor, you need a mouse to be connected here. There is one USB storage in the back and there's one in front. Let me show you the front one. There's one in the front and one in the back that you can connect the mouse to. So these are the NVR, the main brain of the system, and also the accessories related to the NVR. I'm going to show you the camera next. Okay, now we have one of these camera boxes. So cameras come in 2 sets in every pack. So basically you have 2 sets of cameras and accessories in each and every box of the cameras. This is the first one. So you can see the Elder logo here, and also there is a protective. So before you install, please do not remove this film until you have the camera up and hooked up. And then this is the very last step to remove this one, because otherwise you'll have a lot of dust and like maybe dirty hands fingerprint on the lens, and it will reduce the quality of the picture. So, and every camera comes with an antenna that improves the connectivity. Only one is required for every camera. You can connect it through here, and if you have the camera wall mount, you can have it like vertically attached to the camera, or if you have the camera the otherwise like this the ceiling mount, you can have it like this to improve the connectivity between your NVR and the camera. To install the camera, there is a plate like this. So basically you only need to install this plate using the screw boxes here. You can drill the holes first, and you'll have the 2 sets of screws to mount the plate first. And after you mounting the plate, the camera is simply like slide to the plate like this, and it will be attached to the plate, and you can remove it by slide it up like this. And then you can also have the anti-theft screw attached after installing. There is a little screw in the box too that you can attach here to have the connection between the plate and the camera secured. This was pretty much about installing the cameras. Then we have the accessory box that all the batteries and cables are in. So let me show you this one too. Basically every camera comes with a set of battery like this. When you remove that, remove the seal, and it's pretty easy. Just shove it to the console like this to hear this click, and you'll hear a noise from the camera, means the camera is up and running. And there is a safety screw also here. After you place the battery inside the camera, please make sure that you tighten up this anti-theft screw as well. And there is a little slide here that this button is located on top of it. It's for resetting the camera and repairing the camera if you need in future to pair the camera again with the system. So we use this button. So 4 sets of batteries, because mine is a 4 camera system. You may have 6 batteries if you have a 6 camera system. This is the charger to charging up juicing up the batteries in case they are run out of the batteries for the first time. You definitely need to charge them up to 100%. You can either put it in the camera and charge it up, or you can disconnect it from the camera. Doesn't matter. When it's connected, you can just connect your USB-B charger here and power it up. There is also a cable inside the box that it's long enough that you can charge the batteries up, either if they're attached, or you can remove it, bring it in-house and charge them up. This was pretty much all about the system and unboxing the system and accessories to show how to install it. Next chapter, I'm gonna show you how to run the NVR on the monitor for the first time, and I'll show you the wizard steps to how to have the system up and running. All right, in this part of the video, I'm going to show you how to set up the system for the first time. This is basically what you receive after the system boot. So when you turn on your NVR, connect it to a router and have the mouse connected. So this is basically the first screen coming up on the monitor. So it's asking me about the 4K resolution because my monitor does support 4K resolution. So it asks me if I want to adjust the output resolution of the NVR. So not gonna do it at the moment, but you can say yes and see how it works on your monitor. This is the first page that you need to initiate a password for your system. The password must be 8 to 16 characters and cannot be same as the username, which is admin, and also should be at least two of the case letter, like the uppercase letters, lowercase letters, digits, or special characters like underline or at sign or dollar sign or anything like that. You should initiate at least two of those characters, like uppercase, lowercase, digits, or any of those special characters. And it should be 8 to 16 characters. You initiate the password here. I'm gonna put, for example, elder. So I have lowercase and I'm gonna add some numbers to it, and it's more than 8. So elder 1, 2, 3. And then this is the unlock pattern. If you want to have a pattern, I want to have a pattern, I'm going to enable it and also draw the pattern. It should be at least 4 of these dots. So I'm going to draw an L. You can do pretty much whatever you want. And so you have to do it twice. And now you can apply to go to the next page, which is the recovery setting. Make sure that you initiate all the 3 questions for the security questions. So I'm gonna put this as well. Sorry. You have to do all the 3 questions, otherwise the system wouldn't accept that. So after I'm selecting the questions and answers, I can go to next step. So I need to draw the pattern, or if you never draw a pattern, you will have this page to log into the system for the first time. Then here is the wizard page. You can have this every time you restart the system, but you can disable it after the first time you do the wizard page. So when you enter the wizard, the first section is your network information. Because I did have connected the system to my router, so I can see the router assigned IP address to system and also all the rest of the information, and these are the ports. If you're in future using any of our mobile phone applications, you need these ports to put there. And go to next step. Then you have the date and time to be set here. I'm going to put the date, and you can change the date format as you desire, and then the time format if you want a military format or the regular format, and it's the time zone of your place of living. And yeah, this is what the NTP is. If you want the system to get the online time based on the zone that you have initiated, you can enable the NTP. It's going to grab the time from one of these server address online and automatically, and You can also initiate the daytime saving if you have daytime saving in your area. You can pretty much set this as well, because most of the NTPs do not provide the daytime saving. They only go as the regular time, and you need to initiate this separately. Um, and then you can hit next and come to the disk page. Here is the internal hard drive of the system, which is 1 TB, as I said in the previous chapter. If the status of your hard drive is not normal like this, you can also format it by selecting the hard drive and then format the hard drive. Since my hard drive says it's in normal status, so I don't need to reformat it again, and I can next to the next step. Um, this is the output resolution that system suggested at the beginning to be on a 4K, and I said no. So you can, if you know your monitor or the TV resolution, you can set it up. Otherwise, leave it as is, because the system does have the auto compatibility HDMI, so it's going to grab the HDMI information automatically. But if you think your monitor does support a higher resolution, you can change that based on the monitor resolution. Um, and this is the very last step. This is the information for remote viewing the system. You can install the Elder Pro app or the RxCam View, and then scan this, type in your username and password, and also the client port. Both of them works for your system. You can use either the 80 or 9000, whichever is vacant with your router, and then you will have remote access to the system. And this is the summary of what we had set, the time and the network information. You can take a picture of this to be kept when you need it, and you can select this option to see the wizard steps every time you work or restart the system. This was all about the newly released Elder wire-free system. It comes with the improved Wi-Fi connectivity between the cameras and the NVR, and it also is at the 4K quality. Previous version was the 2K, so this is a 4K quality system with an improved Wi-Fi connectivity between cameras and the NVR. Hopefully it helps you about setting up your system for the first time. If you have further questions or concerns, please feel free to contact us through support@secomark.com. Thank you.